Hi, I'm Cameron. I first started vision therapy at a very young age, and going through several doctors, we did have success, but not something that truly made an impact on my education in school or my ability to focus.
I first noticed that my son Cameron was struggling with his schoolwork when he was in first grade, and I had heard about vision therapy. I took him to a vision therapist that year, and we had some limited success. When he was in sixth grade, I was fortunate enough to have heard of Dr. Taddei, and I brought him in, and I knew immediately that this was exactly where he needed to be.
Things really changed. I actually remember a moment in sixth grade in history when we were learning about tiny little clay stamps about from the Indus River Valley. And I remember just thinking about how clear everything was in terms of what was being said, but then also how thoughts were moving in my own head. And I thought to myself, wow, it's working. It's really working for me.
After Dr. Taddei's thorough evaluation of Cameron and her ability to explain to us what was going on with him, it all made sense. We were just nodding the whole time because for the very first time, a doctor was able to describe the son that we knew to us. This wasn't showing up in the classroom because he was a nice kid, but we knew the struggles that he was having at home.
Thoughts in general became clear. My train of thought, I was able to make connections, and through practicing with material every night, exercises that were very challenging at first, and then I was able to, once I got more acclimated to them, I made large strides.
Within 24 hours, I already started to notice a difference in his ability to use his eyes in a way that was going to serve him best. Within a month and a half, I started to notice a drastic change, and I still remember the day I picked him up from school and he got in the car all excited and he said, "Mom, today I was in class and everything made sense to me."
I'd say one of the biggest areas of improvement was absorbing written material. Everything from quantitative data and science and math to more abstract things that we learned and talked about in English. Being able to translate what I was thinking in my own head into words or vice versa with my thoughts to paper, it all really made sense.
Our continued visits with Dr. Taddei were fabulous. She really understood and continues to understand him as a person, and she knows how to relate to him and also how to communicate with us as parents, letting us know what we can do to support him.
Just from knowing what I was missing in class, in every class, I was able to approach my teachers afterwards and say, "Can you help me out with this?" I was lacking that confidence beforehand. Another thing that Dr. Taddei helped me with was my reading comprehension. Words used to be just words, but once I started practicing with Dr. Taddei, I was able to retain the information that I was reading and I was able to comprehend it in a way that actually helped. Of course, I could remember statistics before, but now they meant something.
Today, my son is a sophomore in high school, and he loves school. He went from being in remedial classes in sixth grade to now he is in honors classes.
About a year after my most recent appointment, I went for a checkup with Dr. Taddei just to see where my skills were. And what we noticed is that none of my skills had dropped. I had retained everything, and that was amazing to us.
I highly, highly recommend Dr. Taddei, not only for what she's able to do, but for how she's able to communicate that to you as a parent so that you can more fully understand what's going on for your child.